It's Friday, October 29th, 2021, and this is the Washington Times front page. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. After months of delay, President Biden announced he has the basis for a deal on a long-sought social spending and climate change bill. While the package's overall price tag was far short of the $3.5 trillion originally proposed, Harris Alec and Valerie Richardson report the president heralded the compromise at $1.75 trillion as a way to bring Democrats together. However, there are still some rifts among congressional Democrats who've yet to agree on the package. Hopes that the framework would clear the way for a vote this week on a separate $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure deal were also scuttled. Arizona Democratic Senator Kyrsten Sinema said that significant progress was made on the spending deal. And West Virginia Democratic Senator Joe Manchin said that everyone was dealing in good faith, but stopped short of endorsing the framework. The framework includes the largest expansion of federal health care coverage since the Affordable Care Act. It also includes a one-year extension of the expanded child tax credit, on top of 6 years of child care subsidies and universal pre-kindergarten for all 3- and 4-year-olds. To combat climate change, the proposal includes $320 billion in clean energy tax credits, along with $105 billion for environmental resilience programs and a civilian climate corps. The proposal amounts to one of the most extensive tax hikes in recent history. The tax increases are slated to affect corporations and wealthy individuals, including a 15% tax on corporate profits. Overall, the White House estimates the changes would generate more than $1.9 trillion in federal revenue over the next decade. A reminder that you can find all these stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page. Don't have access to the Times yet? Visit WashingtonTimes.com/George and get 25% off your annual subscription. Proponents of the troubled $1.7 trillion F-35 program are making a renewed push to persuade the Biden administration to buy even more of the aircraft. Inside the Pentagon and on Capitol Hill, our Ben Wolfgang reports a long-running debate over the F-35 has taken on renewed significance as the U.S. military races to keep pace with China. Skeptical lawmakers and defense industry watchdogs say the F-35 has fallen far short of lofty expectations and that it's time to pull the plug. Supporters inside and outside the Defense Department, however, argue the plane is vital to America's long-term national security interests and would prove invaluable in 21st century combat. Virginia Republican gubernatorial nominee Glenn Youngkin is making inroads with Virginia's Hispanic voters, according to a recent poll. With the race tied at 48% in a recent Emerson College Nexstar poll, Mika Selner reports the candidates also nearly split the Hispanic vote. Democratic nominee Terry McAuliffe edged out Youngkin by 1 percentage point, 48 to 47%, with Hispanic voters in the same poll. In recent election cycles, Republicans have made gains with Hispanic voters, who traditionally back Democrats, by a wide margin. Staying in Virginia for our final story, former Vice President Mike Pence took his support for parental choice and educational freedom to Loudoun County in a speech at the conservative Patrick Henry College. Mika and Valerie report Pence called the county the epicenter of a powerful movement as parents are speaking out at school board meetings on hot-button cultural issues. The issues took over the aforementioned gubernatorial contest after a year of sometimes raucous school board meetings that have drawn extensive national and local media attention. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us on all of your favorite podcast platforms. Just search Washington Times. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.